Alright, today's the day. I finally get to do this, and I'm really, really excited to do it. Alright, so hi everyone. I am here today with a new type of video that I have mentioned before quite a few times. Today is my birthday, 17th of March, and I will try to make this a thing like every now and again, just do a little video like this when they're like dates or moments of significance, but mostly it's gonna be kept to birthdays. So today, I'm just gonna be. I don't want to sound narcissistic when I say this, but I'm gonna be talking about me. I'm gonna, just tell you guys a few things about myself because one of the things I really like or want to do is like have interactions with people that watch me. Not necessarily just subscribers, but just people who know or like the content and all that stuff. So I decided to write 22 things about myself. I know it's quite a list, but I'm just going to try to go over them as quickly as I can. 22 because I turned 22 today. Just things that I think can or will appeal to people but are not too revealing about myself, like just casual things. So I'm gonna just get right into it. But before I do, there are two things that I will talk about or mention that kind of are a big deal for the channel or like a big impact for the channel. So I'll get to those later. So for those of you who don't know, first thing, for those of you who don't know, because I haven't said my name that often in videos, but my name is actually Adrian, Adrian. I know it's pretty basic. It's a pretty basic name, but it is what it is. Secondly, I live in New York. Currently, yeah, I currently live in New York. I live in Queens. I'm a Queens guy, so And on that note, I'm going to talk about where I actually am from, which is Guyana. It's like a small third world country in South America. First language is English. We come from a British background when it comes to like colonization and all that type of stuff. So it's kind of why I don't have an American accent when I speak. I sound a bit weird. Now you know why. So this may sound a bit weebish. I'm not a weeb, but I play all these weird anime games and mobile games. But other things I do, I actually play Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic the Gathering. Like I've made Yu-Gi-Oh references a few times, but yeah, and I probably mentioned it randomly because I think I did. But two things I do is like I play Yu-Gi-Oh Magic the Gathering, so it kind of like coincides with like me and this whole anime thing that I have, like the anime background, I guess. Favorite food? Literally anything with beef. If you include beef in any form of food or type of food, I will eat it. I'm not even joking. Another thing I do is like I like photography. I really do like photography. Living in New York, it gives you a lot of opportunities, a lot of things to do, like photography and pictures and stuff like that. I might put up a few, like I'll just randomly put up a few photos that I have taken throughout my time in New York and let me know what you guys think. And something else, if you ever want pictures, I don't just take pictures of um New York because I go to New Jersey every now and again. But yeah, like if you ever want like a picture or two or anything like that, you can message me and I could try to get the pictures of it. Like a specific location, if you just want something cool looking, you could just leave a comment or like message me or something. Anything, it's perfectly fine. But yeah, I like photography. Now, the reason or the meaning behind the name of the channel. The reason behind the channel's name. Now, I'm a scrub. I'm not afraid to admit. Like I can't. I'm not the best at games. I'm pretty bad at most of the games. That's why like sometimes when I do footage, you just see me scrub out and I just give up or, or something. Or I break. I have a mental breakdown. In my home country, we have this thing. Like not a thing, but it's like okay. We call people Dougla, and what people that are called Dougla, they're mixed with Indian people, like Indian people and like black people. So my mom is black and my father is Indian, so that kind of makes me Dougla. That's just what we call it, That's just what we call people like that. So it's a Dougla scrub. This kind of is kind of like thing. I say scrubs because I'll mention it. Like I said, it's another part of like just going down the line. So now, now you kind of know why, because I'm a scrub, but the Dougla kind of like represents my race, I guess, or nationality. Well, not nationality, but my ethnicity. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to say it. Now, so I don't watch a lot of TV, but like a few things that I do watch. Um, I'm a fan of House. I watched the entire series of House, the entire series of Dexter, the Vampire Diaries, the originals. These are things that I like. You kind of get like the general idea of the type of person I am when it comes to a series. And I have this thing. I don't like watching a series if it's still ongoing because spoilers are a thing. And if a series has already been finished, people don't talk about it as much. They just say like, "Oh, the series ended and blah blah blah." So I just like to watch series that kind of finished or ended. Um, the only series I've been watching or have watched as the timeline went along was Supernatural, but I stopped watching Supernatural up to like season 8 or 9 because it got ridiculous to me. The Vampire Diaries, I watched it from like season 2 all the way to 8. The originals, I'm still currently watching the originals because we get the last season coming out. Lucifer, because oh my gosh, Lucifer is such a good series, and that man is such a beautiful man. Anyway, so yeah, Being Human, both the American and the European version, love both of them. Orange is the New Black. I don't have like ridiculously out of the way unorthodox series I watch. I kind of watch like the basic standard stuff. Parks and Recreations. Oh my gosh, that is the best thing I've ever watched. I don't think a series has ever invoked that much, like so much emotion from me or out of me, like Parks and Recreations have. Andy Dwyer, Johnny Karate, Ron Swanson, uh, everything. April, all of these characters, I got so emotionally attached and invested in, and it's like, oh, this 8 seasons is not enough. Give me one season more. That's all I need. I'm talking way too much about this. But yeah, that's like the type of stuff I'm into. I like it. If you like any of those series, let me know. Like, just indicate some way on the video. And let me know some other things. Like what would you like watching and stuff like that. Favorite movies. Favorite movies. I may seem like a Stanler fanboy, but really and truly, there are a lot of Adam Stanler movies I like. My main three: 50 First Dates, The Longest Yard, which is severely underrated. Not enough people. There are not enough people in the world that know about The Longest Yard. And yeah, the third one is You Don't Mess with the Zohan. I'm sorry, I was thinking like a lot of Adam Sandler movies kind of mesh together in my mind because cast and that type of stuff. So yeah, main three movies: You Don't Mess with the Zohan, The Longest Yard, and 50 First Dates. I love all three of those movies equally. These are the three movies that I could just watch at any point in time throughout any day. I could just literally just turn on the TV, see it, watch, sit down and watch it. It could be playing at any time, and I would just sit there and watch the life out of these. I realized that at this point, the video isn't gonna be me just talking about 22 things, so I'll just go on read and just go off on reading what I have in front of me, and then other things will come out. So the more you know, I guess. Um, so yeah, those are my favorite movies. My favorite genre of music. Now, I wrote this and I realized that I can't really answer it because I don't have a favorite genre. I listen to a little bit of everything. Um, Not just local American, but like overall, just all the way around. I listen to classical, whether it be European, classical American music, classical Caribbean music, because Guyana is technically a part of the Caribbean. Okay. Um, I listen to soca, I listen to R&B, I listen to reggae, I listen to pop music, I listen to K-pop music, I listen to rock music, I listen to metal music because there is a difference between the two. A lot of people are going to be like, wait, what's the difference between metal music and rock? There is a difference between metal and rock music. Soul. I listen to a lot of stuff. Jazz. Oh, I love jazz. Jazz is actually one of the reasons why I want to go to New Orleans. It's one of the many places I want to go to. There aren't that many places I want to go to, but it is one of the few because New Orleans is just so rich when it comes to the things I like. Um, so yeah, I don't really have a favorite genre, but I like music overall. You could put anything in front of me and I would listen to it. Country, you know, anything, and I would just enjoy it. Favorite song. Now, my definition of a favorite song is like, okay, it's a song you could literally just sit in the subway train and listen to through the entire trip, whether it be an hour trip or 5 minutes. You know, you could just listen to the song on repeat over and over and over again, and it would not get boring or stale or repetitive. You know, you just be like, okay, this is my jam. So there are like three or four songs I can do that with right now. Boombaye by Major Lazer and Busy Signal. A lot of people are not gonna know that song. It's a Major Lazer song, and it's probably the best song he ever did because it's an entirely different take or style compared to his regular stuff. Um, there are many songs that I can do this with Sam Smith because Sam Smith. This kind of goes into the other thing. Sam Smith is my favorite male singer. So any Sam Smith song I'm in the mood for. It's a really broad pitch with me. So yeah, favorite type of music, favorite song. As long as I could listen to it over and over and over again, I will have a specific or special spot for it. Favorite singer, Sam Smith, like I said, is my favorite male singer. He, when it comes to male singers, to me, he has the most beautiful voice. The reason why it's such a weird thing is because, okay, male voices, they're strong, they're powerful, they're impactful. But Sam Smith, he is all of those things, but his execution and the way he just presentation, execution and presentation, it's just so beautiful to me. And on the other hand, my favorite female singer is Adele because Adele is powerful. Her voice, her expression, everything is just powerful to me. So they kind of like fit into each other when it comes to like contrast or like balance because it's they're kind of like opposite sides of the same coin. So I love both of them for that. And okay, so after favorite singer, I have college. Okay, so I go to school. I go to college full time. Um, I'm a freshman actually, so that's kind of why. Before earlier, like last year when I first started uploaded into like February, I used to be able to upload a video every day, which was kind of fun. But now at college, entering into college as a freshman, there are a lot of things I have to get accustomed to and a lot of things I gotta learn how to do. What I will try to do every week, bare minimum, is to put out 4 videos. So the reason why I'm gonna put out four is so I can do a video on each game that I play. Brave Souls, Blazing, Voltage, Treasure Cruise. So at least there's something out there every week for each game. If I can get more done, I will definitely try. Without a doubt, I will try my best to get more done. Um, so yeah, I do college full time. My major is writing and literature because I don't know. I just like it. I just like writing stuff and all that stuff. Oh, speaking of, okay, so let's go into the other thing. I, I'm not even joking. I'm dead serious when I say this. I have been like classified or mentioned or like referenced as a $1 million idea type of guy. And this is not me saying this about myself. Other people have said this. Like I am capable of like putting good things or good ideas out there that can be quite beneficial. Well, not $1 million idea. That's a bit over exaggerating, but I have like the ability to like kind of make things good or like beneficial to people if they really wanted to. Um, I don't want to give a few examples because a few of the ideas I try to keep for myself because you never know. I've always got dreams and goals, um, So yeah, but like if you ever want like an idea for something like a class or homework, school, that type of stuff, and I might not be the best at it, but I can try my best, and it's better than getting nothing at all. Like getting an open or other perspective when it comes to things, or an idea from an outside source. It helps, it helps with you and your views. Um, so if you ever want to talk, so it's not really just like $1 million ideas, but I'm kind of like a wide horizon, not horizon, like a wide. I could just say open minded, but like wide perception type of guy. I don't know if the right term. I'm not. I'm trying to think of it. But yeah, anything. It could be anything. Relationship advice. Like school, home, or whatever. I like interaction. I like people talking to me and stuff like that. Wow, I went on quite a bit for that one. Um, work back. Okay, so I don't work right now. Um, because I know this may sound a bit naive, but when it came to the decision of me going to school full time, it was either I work full time and went to school full time, or I kind of do YouTube and go to school. I can't do all three because, my goodness, that's impossible. But I decided to do YouTube and school full time because it's a bit easier for me to do. It's a bit easier for me to manage, and I personally like doing YouTube a lot more. And going to school and working would have been a complete devastation to my body. It would have wrecked me so much. So before I went to school, like I started going to school, I did quite a few bit of jobs. I started working since I was like 16 or like 17. No, like 16. Yeah. My first job was as a casino dealer. Like I used to deal in a casino. I've dealed, dealt. I was a deal. I've been a dealer for like two or three different casinos. Yeah, it's really fun. I like doing it. It's a passion. I can say that that is a passion for me. It was my first job, and it left an impression. It left a mark on me, and I really do like doing it. Um, I've done jobs like store manager, and I worked in retail for a while, so I kind of understand the retail struggle, like shift lead or like store management and stuff like that. I've worked in like arcades, like actual video game arcades and stuff like that. So it was cool. I did a few quirky jobs every now and again, but I got a bit of working background with me. Okay, YouTubers I watch. So I watch a lot of people, but they're like out of like if I watch like 20 people, if I watch 20 people, I only subscribe to like five of them. So the people that I am subscribed to and I watch like on a daily basis, um, Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye, he is actually the guy that introduced me to YouTube. I remember like just watching Jack every day. Every day Jack would upload a GTA video, or have his videos with Happy Wheels, have his videos with dang it, what was it? What was the name of this game? Where he had Pink Lightning and the Squash. It was so long ago. Turbo Dismount. There it is. Turbo Dismount. Like all those old games that he would play. I remember like watching his milestone videos. Like the first time, I think it was when he hit like 50,000 subs. No, he hit like 100,000. I can't remember, but there was a video when normally he would just like go and like thank people and talk to us to his subscribers and interact with them, and it would be really really cool. But this time he actually just had his camera aimed at his bed, and he had like some sunglasses on, and he was just like dancing around and moving on his bed and all that, like things like that. And he kind of gave me the idea or like the thought or like the motivation to say like, okay, well, YouTube's pretty fun, it's pretty cool. So I always had like the idea of doing it at the back of my mind. Well, Jacksepticeye is directly responsible. I've been watching him, I can't remember for how long. I've been watching him for as long as he first started playing GTA, I would say. I probably was watching him before then, but roughly around GTA. Let's say his GTA beginning type, Um, Jack, if you ever, Sean, I want to address you by your Sean. If you ever somehow end up watching this video, thank you for like being a major influence for me being or going after this as something I want to do with my life. Thank you. And congratulations on 18 million or 19 million. I don't know how many subs you have at this point because it's a ridiculous number, but you deserve every last bit of it. You've deserved every single person that has watched your videos and decided to stick around, you know. And I just wish you continue to move forward and you continue to excel and you know do what you got to do. Um, I watched a guy named Tekking 101. I'm a just Tekking is my anime guy. Like he that's the simplest way I could put it. He's my anime guy. He's really cool. He's the reason why I got back into Bleach because I started I found him when he used to do Bleach reviews. So I've been watching him for quite a while. He's the reason why I got back into Bleach, and he's kind of the reason why I got back into One Piece. So I've been watching him for a long, long time, like since no, after I graduated high school. But he's just my anime guy. He's really cool. He's really funny. He's really cringy. He has earned the title of the King of Cringe. But he's really cool. He's a really nice guy. Afro Senju. Oh my gosh. Now Afro Senju is probably the most recent I subbed to, but I watched him for a long time. Afro Senju, I think, is one of the major, like, the final pushes. Like, Jack was the first, but Afro was, like, the final push for me to get into this. Afro Senju is really cool. He's kind of like the motivation that I also. He kind of inspired me to do something that I will feature in the video later. But he's funny. He's ridiculously funny. He's really cool. He's a genuine person. I appreciate him as a human being. Um, he's just he's really cool. He's ridiculously entertaining, and I really hope like I could eventually meet these people or like talk to them at least once, like directly over a chat or something. I don't know. But Afro, thank you for being an inspiration. Thank you for being who you are. Congratulations on 500,000 subs. Hopefully we well, I say we because he kind of views his entire YouTube community as a YouTube community. You know, he doesn't see them as subscribers or anything or fans. So hopefully the channel gets to a million. You know, I'm rooting for you, bro. I am. I watch a lot of people, but I'm just gonna try to like keep it to those three. Yeah, I watch quite a few people, but yeah, a lot of people have been the driving force or like my motivation to do this, and I'm really glad that they're on the platform. I'm really glad that they do what they do and the effect that they have on people's lives and all that stuff. So I appreciate all of you. I'm very appreciative. Um, what else? I'm sorry. I kind of got lost and caught up. Okay, yeah. Why I made the channel. Like I said many times before, I just wanted to interact with people, you know? I liked the idea of doing videos and like talking to people or kind of at least interacting with them through a common means or common base. Like in Brave Souls, I try to like I act like I'm directly talking to people. I don't like say like I don't that's why I don't do like gameplay of like characters or raids or that type of stuff. When I talk about information and like I try to like get a direct not influence but like interaction, you know? I just like doing that. That's one of the main reasons. Like making videos because I find it fun, I find it cool, and I get to interact with people. You know, that's why I always have my eyes on the comments and like try to reply to every comment in any way I can. So my goal. Okay, so I have two different things with this. My goal with each video. Now, I have a simple goal with each video. I just want to make people laugh or smile or like enjoy themselves. Um, I told someone this and one of my friends this, and she was actually like amazed that I have this mentality. But I prefer like 25 people to just watch my videos and all 25 of them would enjoy it than a million people watch my videos and they'd just be like, "Oh, okay, that was cool." Like I prefer to just have a group of people who actually enjoy it and genuinely have a laugh, or like, if you found something funny. That's why like the clips that I do are like little things, little quirks, little jokes every now and again that I would do or like put into videos. That's my goal. That's my main goal. You know, even if the channel had like 10 people on it, but all 10 people had watched a video and at least one point in time they smiled or they laughed. Or they were like, "Oh yeah, that was funny," like that's the thing that I aim for. And I really like it when people like leave comments like, "Oh, that was really cool," or like they leave a certain spot in like the video and they're like, "Oh, that was hilarious," and that's what that's what really matters to me. That's like the main thing that I focus on. It's the main thing I care about. Just that. I know it may sound like I don't want to say like stereotypical because a lot of YouTubers say this type of stuff, but that's just me. That's just the way I am. You know, I'm comfortable with just having a small group of people watching my videos as long as there is one single moment that made you smile and made watching the video worth it to you. I am satisfied. That is my goal. I achieved that goal. Hope you enjoyed, etc., etc. That is my goal. Now, my goal for the channel. I just want to be able to get to the point where I can make money off of YouTube whilst going to school. Because it is really difficult not working and having to go to school. It is, because you need money. Like, you kind of need money to do things. Textbooks are expensive, tuition's expensive, and all that type of stuff. So I just want the channel to get to a point where I could develop revenue. I don't want like a million, billion, trillion subs. Like, the channel could literally be just 5,000 people or like 10,000 people or less than that, but it'll be enough, like enough for me to get by, because there's so many things that I want to do with the channel itself, whether it be games or introductions or stuff like that. So many different things. Sorry, I burped a bit. So many different things that I want to do, but I can't afford to do it, and it kind of sucks, and I hate it. I hate it so much because I'm limited, and I don't want to be limited when it comes to you guys. I want to be able to like put the best things that I can have or produce out there, so you guys can be like, yes, I like this. I like it a lot. Keep it up. So, yeah, that's basically my goal for the channel. That's pretty much it. Like, just get to the point where I can sustain myself and be able or afford to do more with the channel. Would it be cool if I get like 10,000 subs or 50,000 subs? Yeah, it would be really awesome. It'd be really cool, but I just want to be able to make something from this. Because if I can make something from this, I can make more for the channel. Could do a lot more. Um, so yeah, that's basically the goals that I have. It could be short-term goals, long-term goals. Either way, these are like my basic goals. Reason behind the logo. Now, a lot of you guys, I don't think I've never seen anyone like straight up say or mention like they kind of know what the meaning behind the logo is. Okay, so you can't see the full picture, but like because YouTube crops it. But if you look hard enough, the box it's obviously boxes of Neosporin, but you see three boxes in the middle on one side, three boxes on the other side, and then beyond the six boxes, there are three cut off boxes on the other side, and then three more cut off on the other side. So I'll have the whole picture up as I explain this. So for those of you who have seen or watched You Don't Mess with the Zohan, there was a scene in the movie where some guys went to a pharmacy to buy some liquid nitrogen. And when they were pronouncing it, or like they were talking to the pharmacist or the doctor, whoever it may be, they were pronouncing it weird. It was like lichohid and nichohohajin, and the guy assumed that they were talking about Neosporin. So the whole joke is basically the guy made them believe that Neosporin is an explosive. And he was talking to them, and he was like, oh yeah, it's really good. And the guys were like, oh, you use? And he was like, yeah, from time to time it's pretty good. So then the guys were looked at each other, and then they looked at the doctor, and it was like, and they just told him, we'll take 12. So that's kind of the joke, you know. They took 12 boxes of Neosporin. It's kind of the movie reference. I kind of like my movie references. I like references overall. So for those of you who picked up on it, well done, congratulations. To those of you who didn't, because they A, never watched the movie, or B, never cared, well, now you know. So it's just a little reference that I like having around, you know. 12 boxes. We'll take 12. And the last thing, wow, we're already at the last thing. The comments. Well, I talked about the comments before, but one thing I would like for you all to do is, if you're watching this video, you don't need to do it, but I would really love it if you guys did it. Leave a comment telling me like one thing, well, at least one thing. If you want to mention more, it's fine, but it's not mandatory or necessary. One thing about yourself, just anything. It could be your name, it could be a hobby, it could be your favorite game, favorite type of food, favorite movie, anything. Just anything overall. Doesn't have to be anything too personal or anything like that. If you don't want to do it, perfectly fine. I understand, it's okay. But it'd be really cool. Like, I want to get to know you guys. I don't want to see like sub boxes or people's names as just people's names. I would actually like to know, like, okay, well, um, this person, he likes chicken. This girl, her favorite movie is Skyfall or something. It's just, I want to be able to identify you guys as more than just weird names on the internet. So just anything at all, anything. It doesn't have to be personal. If you want to write more than one thing, if you want to write like 100-word essay or like a summary on it, go ahead. If the comment box will allow you to, you know. And if you guys want to talk, just talk to me. I like talking to you guys because I like interacting. I do. It's just a little activity that I want to do with you guys. So please consider it. It doesn't take an hour of your time to just leave like a little comment. Like it could literally just be like, I like books. Comment. That's it. But yeah. So I think those are all the things. Forgive me if it's not 22. It could be more. It could be less. I'm sorry, but based on what I've written down and I'm seeing right now, these are 22 things that I did talk about. So the two things that I want to talk about on the channel, there'll be two not big changes, but to me they're kind of big. You may not see them as major changes. I will be introducing someone new to the channel, which is why the channel's name is Douglas Scrubs. I had planned on like working with him and bringing him into the channel, so he kind of will host, I guess, with me. you know, my friend Michael. And to those of you who may have seen the name Michael on the channel before, Michael's my rival. Like, I named him my rival in Pokemon Crystal. Like, a bit of foreshadowing because I am so clever. And I'm sorry. But he's gonna be helping me out with the channel. He's basically gonna own the channel with me. Well, not own. I don't want to say own, but he's gonna host the channel with me. You know. So yeah. Michael's gonna be here. I wanted to get him for this video, but things happened, life happens. It couldn't happen. We couldn't make it happen. But hopefully I can get it done for a video next week. So expect a video like this again next week. You're still gonna get your regular four, like I did this week. Sunday was blazing, and then whatever. So you might get 5 videos next week, which is really good, I guess. So that's number one. And number two, I mentioned before Afro Senju inspired me to kind of do something because he he has intros, and he does his own intros based on what I've heard or seen in previous videos that he did. He does his own intros, and he kind of like motivated me, like, okay, well, having an intro is pretty cool, And it's kind of why I did a video a while back asking you guys for like 100 subs, because I told myself, okay, I'm gonna do an intro when I hit 100 subs. It's simple. It's a simple thing like that. So I was like, okay, well, I'll have the birthday video coming out. It'll be really cool if I could do the birthday video and the intro video, like introduce the intro at the same time, you know. So I'm gonna roll the intro, and hopefully you guys like it. It's not gonna be the intro for the entire channel's life, but um, it's the first intro. Forgive me if it's not that good. It's not the best. Like, it's my first try at it. Other people have seen it and they said it was pretty good. It's pretty aight. But I hope you guys like it. And yeah, so I'll just play it now. There it is. I know it may seem a bit like not the best because of like it's kind of short and it's not that much going on in it, but I tried. I tried. I gave it a shot. Um, I'm sorry if it wasn't that interesting or anything like that, but it is what it is, and I'm gonna try to like I'm gonna use it in every video now, so you kind of get you will get accustomed to it eventually. It probably might grow on you, you know. But yeah, Afro Century, he inspired me to like just go for it, having an intro. It's just cool, like the ability, the effect that it has on a video. So the song in the background for it is Money on My Mind, which is a Sam Smith song. It's one of my favorite Sam Smith songs ever. I'll have the song down in the description. Brilliant song, phenomenal, and it kind of reflects my mentality when it comes to certain things, especially like the channel on YouTube. I just it kind of gives you a better feel of who I am. So I thought to myself like, okay, well, I'll have a song that I like a lot, be the music, and um, the three main things that I have featured in it are the three main games that I play or I have featured on the channel. And they're like three epic moments in the anime to me. So I hope you guys like it. I really do hope you guys like enjoy it. If you don't like it or enjoy it, hopefully you'll get accustomed to it because it's gonna become a thing. It's gonna become a main part of the channel, and the intro is only like it's less than 10 seconds, I think. So it's not gonna ruin the entire video for you. So yeah, I will call it a video now because I've been recording for so long. My back is hurting. I need to go edit this, and it'll take a while. And I really want to get it up for today because I promised I would. So yeah, sorry it was so long. If you've made it to the end, thank you for sticking around. And I should have done this at the beginning. I kind of feel bad, but thank you all of you for like making 100 subs happen. I appreciate every single one of you like finding a reason or finding me well enough or deserving of your time, and the thought that you would think, or the thought, I can't even English right now. um, the fact that you thought like I was worth coming back to see more content. I'm appreciative of all of you. I would like to thank all of you for helping me, helping the channel, and helping me be able to do the intro and this video and that type of stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like again, once again, I'm sorry it's so long. But I'm kind of glad that you guys are going to have like an idea of who I am. I'm not just going to be a guy that gives you videos or makes videos for you and then it's just going to be like that. So yeah, I'm going to end it now. I'm going to catch you all in the next video. And also, happy St. Patrick's Day to anyone and everyone that celebrates it or cares about it. Yeah, I was born on St. Patrick's Day, so it's kind of funny. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you all once again, and bye, guys.